Good morning. Thank you for being here. We're going to start this 60-minute HIIT shred on our mat in child's pose. I do have the music on in the background here. I'm hoping that I left it at, it looks like I left it at that same level that we've been having, which everyone has been telling me has been okay. So that's good. Yeah, I think we're at the right spot. So let's go ahead and connect with our body, our mat, and our breath. Go ahead right into finding that ujjayi, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And we'll move into our HIIT breath as we get started with the shreds. And if you prefer a different pose besides child's pose to get started, that is always up to you. You can always pick a different pose. That's absolutely fine. Get a little heavier in the belly, the shoulders, maybe even in the head. Make a mental connection with all the parts of your body on the mat this morning. Become very present in your body. Develop that awareness that we get by being on our mats. Notice if you directed your own ujjayi breath, that breath that goes in and out through the nose, that breath that you should be hearing and feeling in the back of your throat. Notice here, is your breath shallow? Are you breathing in as much as you're breathing out, or vice versa? Feel into this breath. Now that you felt the breath and notice any differences or changes, go ahead and try to alter it to the way that you feel that this breath should move. Try to fix any of those parts that you feel may have been a little inadequate. Maybe breathing in longer or breathing out longer. Or maybe making the noise in the back of the throat a little louder. Just make your own personal call on that this morning. Really becoming aware of that breath, your body, as you become a little more present on your mat. Go ahead and put some weight into the arms, lift the feet up, step the left leg out to the side, sinking the hips back into a modified child's pose, stretching the inside of that left leg. Lifting the seat, pressing into the arms, bringing the left leg back under, stepping the right leg out to the side, sinking the hips back again. Stretching now the inside of the right leg. Lifting the seat, pressing into the arms, coming back into your original child's pose, the one you started with today. Wiggle the spine, wiggle the in between the hips, and just really let your body settle in a little bit deeper than you were before. See if there's anywhere in your body that you can release into a little bit more deeper into your mat. Go ahead and press up to your tabletop Brahmanasana, stacking the joints, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Try to get the most out of this and really not let your feet be nice and long onto the mat. Sometimes people continue to keep their toes tucked here, and what that does is keep a stretch on the back of the leg, so sometimes you can't move the tailbone up as high. So just play with it. Maybe you even tuck the toes under today to see if you can feel what it is I'm talking about. Inhale, cow, dropping the belly down, looking up, opening the heart and throat. See if you can pull those shoulders to the back, kind of squeeze the shoulder blades together right up onto the spine. Maybe move your head back and forth a little here. Maybe even the tail a little. Take another breath in. Exhale, round it up nice and tall. Press through those shoulders, press through the palms, and let the crown point all the way down. Chin right into the chest, belly button squeezing into the spine. Inhale, cow, drop it down. Exhale, cat, round it up. Inhale, belly goes really low, heart shines forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine one more time. Good, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round it up to that highest point and sink it back to your child's pose. Good, dive it forward, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round it back, push it back towards the heels. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round it back. Keep going with your own breath, moving through with your breath. Good, back into your tabletop. Very nice job. Take a breath in. Exhale your right hip over to the right side. Really press through that side of the body. Try to keep the back arm, that right arm straight, because you want to feel it in the hip on the right side. Right up into that piriformis. So keep that belly button sucked right in. Push into that hip, feel it up the side of the right leg, maybe even, and inhale back to center. Very good. Exhale, left hip over to the side. Good, pressing through the hip, feeling it in that hip center there, right on the side. Maybe it even goes to the back a little bit, which is good. And then up the side of the leg into that IT band is what we call it. Good, slowly back up, nice job. Inhale, tuck your toes under, pull that belly button and keep it there all through practice. And exhale into your downward facing dog, lifting your seat up nice and high. Now remember, we don't want our shoulders over top of the wrist. We want to press the chest back and then look between the legs. Allow the down dog to give you some decompression on the spine because your head weighs like, 8 to 10 pounds or something like that. And just think about having 8 to 10 pounds pulling on your spine. Giving all those discs a little extra space in your body so that you can have a little bit more movement in the spine. Less compression on any of those nerves that come out of there. Just really let it go. Keep lifting up through the seat, and maybe you pedal today, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're somebody that just bends into the knees, but feel into your body a little. What do you want to be a part of your practice when you get stretched out for your yoga? Everybody has something different. Go ahead and keep breathing here, and I absolutely love this part of class because I typically will look around even in a class that we are out here in, but even on here to see where people are with their down dog and what it is that they do to stretch out. Like I know what Heidi does right now, she does almost every single class. And I love that, she's feeling into her body. Sierra, push your shoulders back towards your chest a little. Yes, just like that, perfect. Feel the length that you get there in the spine, beautiful job. Beautiful job, ladies. Inhale, look forward. Exhale into your forward fold, letting your head go, lifting up through the seat. And grab your elbows. Don't move from side to side quite yet, but just started here, we kind of want to feel grounded into our feet. So if you want to find a soft bend in your knees, go ahead. Likely if your legs are straight and you're bending it forward, you're feeling like you're tipping over. So just give yourself a soft bend today, grabbing into those elbows, feeling the weight in the four corners of your feet before we even announced it. Feel about getting on your feet and being grounded. Make that a normal part of your practice too, or you can make it a normal part of your day, feeling grounded in the four corners of your feet. Try to be a little more balanced throughout your entire day. And if you want to, go ahead and try to straighten the legs, releasing the upper body forward. Try to feel into this a little bit more. And notice if you can stay grounded or if you go into the toes a little. See if you can adjust it. Good. And then from here, if you want to go ahead and move from side to side, stretching into those legs a little bit more, go right ahead. Releasing the hands, slowly coming up to standing. Good, rolling the shoulders back and down, releasing. We're gonna open up to standing at attention, Samastahiti. Good, reach through those fingertips. Open the palms to the front. Good, roll the shoulders back and down. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can do that right here. Good. Take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Setting your intention. We're going to move through a little bit of our yoga series as we get started here. Bear with me a second. You ladies are in a different spot on my computer screen and I can't get the whole thing to come up. It's kind of weird, so bear with me a second. Okay. All right, inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale into a back bend, really open up the heart. Keep that belly button driven in. Inhale, reach it up, mountain. Exhale, dive it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, or Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands and step it back. High to low plank. Keep everything nice and plank form, you know, straightforward. Inhale, upward facing dog, or cobra, it's up to you. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and keep reaching through the feet, lifting up through the spine, all the way to the ceiling the best you can. Good, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it through low lunge. We're gonna spin that back foot down, allow the toes to point to the upper left-hand corner. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Good, drive that left hip way forward, keep the knee over the ankle in the front. You can have your feet in two different lanes. You don't need to have them right behind each other. That's really hard to do. Inhale. Exhale into that back bend. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, plant the hands down, stepping it back. High to low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, stepping it through low lunge, spinning that back foot down. Inhale your warrior one on this side and breathe. Now take that right hip and drive it forward. Get the knee right over the ankle. Back foot spin down. Push through the back side of that leg into that heel. Inhale. Exhale, back bend, reach that heart high. Good. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back. Run through your vinyasa. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, feet in front of, to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach it up, mountain. Exhale into that back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back through that vinyasa. Your choice, you can always step back to your downward facing dog as well. Good. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, stepping it through low lunge. Spin that back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open into your warrior two. Make it nice and wide. Good. Right here, we're gonna change the breath a little bit. We're gonna inhale, reach it up, straighten the legs, prayer above the head. Exhale it out nice and hard. And as we exhale it out, we're pressing the air down, bending that front knee again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going with your own breath. Starting to move that hip breath a little bit harder. Revving up the metabolism, hopefully moving that blood and that oxygen through the body. Breathing out nice and hard. Let's do 5 more. Last 2 and 1. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach it to the back. Exhale, windmill it down, stepping back through your vinyasa or to your downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale into that low lunge, adjusting the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open to your warrior two. Nice and wide today. Keep that knee over the ankle. Inhale, straighten it up, prayer above the head. Exhale it hard out to your warrior two. Good. Keep going with your own breath. Good. Four. Last 2 and 1. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching it to the back. Exhale, windmill it down, stepping back. High to low plank, knees, chest, chin. Up dog, down dog, wherever you want to go. Good. Take another breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take the head from side to side. Broaden the shoulders. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop to the front. And see if you can move into a yogi squat. Yogi squat, have your toes out, heels in, seat back. Press into the knees with the elbows if you can. Try to straighten the spine. Or maybe you can't get the seat down all the way, that's okay. Maybe you have your hands down and you're just moving into the hips a little. Whatever works in your practice, whatever you need to do today, okay? Take another breath in and out. Good. Okay. If you want to release your yogi squat, you can go ahead and do that while I get the timer out. Right. So the first one we're going to do is we are going to be, I want to say, if we start up, I think we start up. We're going to start up in a chair. So we're in chair and we're going to step it to, they call it rainbow warrior, and I've never heard it called that before. I don't know. I guess when you do a side lunge, instead of it being like a warrior one or warrior two with your feet, it's called a rainbow warrior because your feet are forward. So we're going to be in our chair and we're going to come to a right lunge, back into your chair, into a left lunge. See, I'm watching myself here. So back into your chair, right lunge, chair, left lunge. Chair, lunge, chair, lunge. Now, that can look like whatever you want it to look like. So some people might be real far into their lunge. If that's not in your practice, maybe your lunge is way up here. Whatever you want to do. But we're in chair, side lunge, chair, side lunge. You know, if you wanted to call it rainbow warrior, whatever you want to say, okay? So we're doing that the whole time. 8 on, and then rest. So here we go. First 20 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. There we go. Breathe it out. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. Good, rest. When you move back and forth like that, the time goes really pretty quick. So make sure you drink and breathe. And here we go. Good. Keep breathing, drinking, resting. If you want to pull a leg up, in the meantime, go ahead and go. Good, nice work. Keep going. Good, nice work. That's halfway through that one. Hope you're breathing it out. Good, nice job, rest. And go. Send that seat back. Good. 2 more 20 seconds on that. And here we are.
When I got you next to me.
10 seconds left here, and then just one more time. Good, rest. 5 seconds left in your rest. And here we go, last time. Good work. Activity completed. Good job. Okay, we're gonna come down to the mat for some ab work. We're gonna lift the legs up nice and high. Point those toes out. Rotate the legs out so the knees come out to the sides. And we're gonna kick back and forth while moving to a 45-degree angle. Straighten those legs and pull it back up. Good. So it's down to 45, switch, switch, switch. So my legs are crossing, like scissors right here. There we go. And then we're lowering to 45 while we cross. And then we're coming back up to up the wall. We're gonna go down and up, down and up. And we might add some more in there as we go. Keep pointing through those toes the whole time. Keep the belly button driven into the spine, right into the floor. If you want additional support, you can bring your hands to your low back here. It's completely up to you. And we're gonna go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe the whole time. When you breathe hard like that, you are exhaling gaseous fat, according to Sadie Nardini, the one that came up with this kind of yoga. And we want to make sure we continue to breathe it out so we can rev up the metabolism by, 15% rest for 48 hours. Also, breathing is a huge part of yoga, so make sure you're breathing. And when you exhale hard like that, you're also doing a really good job at keeping that belly button sunk into the spine, into the mat. Cross, cross, crisscross the whole way. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, pull it in. You can roll out the low back. Good. Squeeze that belly button in. If you need to keep a hand here to make sure that it's squeezing the whole time, go right ahead. So here we're working those inner thighs and we're working the core as long as you're squeezing it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, switch, switch, switch. Good, pull it in. Keep that belly button into the spine, squeeze. Point those toes, crisscross all the way. Weight them hard, keep that belly in, keep it in. Squeeze. Good, pull it back in. If you want this to be a little more difficult, you're gonna pull your shoulders and head up off the mat. Keep a grapefruit size space between your neck and your chin, or your chest and your chin, and keep going. We're halfway right here. Squeeze that belly in. Get those legs go across. Good, keep reaching. Squeezing, good, pull it in. You do not have to pull the head and neck up if you don't want to. Just keep that in mind. Good, squeeze it in, squeeze that core. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Keep breathing. Good, pull it in. Just have 2 left. Crisscross. Squeeze that core, good. We're almost there. Lifting it back up. Crisscross, this is the last 20 seconds. So squeeze it in as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, nice job. Activity completed. All right, we're moving right along. All right, we're going to move into this next one that's going to be core work as well. We're going to bring the hands behind the body, or behind the head. Actually, we're going to reach the left arm out to the side. Good. We're gonna do oblique stuff here. So we're gonna reach the right elbow to the left knee. If you wanna bring the right leg down, you can do that too. But it's inhale, and if that leg goes down and you find a bunch of space between your low back, squeeze the belly in. Don't, just because the leg extends doesn't mean the belly comes up. Take a breath, and it's exhale across the body. Okay, hard to the knee, elbow to the knee. Bring it right across there, and squeeze. So we're gonna do 4 on one side, and then switch to 4 on the other, and then we're gonna get back up on our feet. Here we go. Good, pull that elbow to that knee, squeeze that belly button in. Don't let that low back come off the mat at all. Squeeze, continue to squeeze all the way through. Good, you can just full body stretch it out if you want, but we're doing the same side 3 more times before we switch. You can make the shh noise here too. Whatever you want to do to make sure that you're hard exhaling on this to burn a little more calories and a little more fat. That is why they call it HIIT, because we breathe quick. Good, relax it down. Breathing quick to rev up the metabolism to do a lot in a little bit of time. Making it more cardio-esque rather than just doing an oblique crunch. Good. Okay, one more and then we're switching sides. Squeeze it in. Good job. Do a full body stretch between. We're going to set up on the other side. Right arm goes out long. Left hand behind the head. Left leg long. Squeeze the belly to the floor and go across to the right knee. Just the other side, that's all. Good. Hope you're feeling it in those sides. And go. Good, nice work. Really make sure that you're using your hand for a little bit of a cradle for the neck. It's the core that's working, not the neck muscles. And here we go. Good, we just have one more left right here. Keep driving that belly button in. And go, last 20 seconds. Five seconds left, you can get there. 2, 1, nice job. Do another full body stretch here, reach it out. And then squeeze the belly button in, pull the knees into the chest, and we're gonna rock and roll the length of the mat. How many ever times it takes you, or if you wanna roll to the side, we're gonna come up to standing. All right, so we're gonna come into, I guess it would be similar to a goddess, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna allow this heat to come back. Usually in goddess, we keep it up nice and high. But we're working into a different part of the leg today, so we're gonna allow the chest to come forward if you want it to. We're gonna come up, oh yeah, onto the tiptoes. All right, my body's saying it doesn't know if it wants to do that. So know that you can put your feet down. Know that you can come over to the wall. Get nice and close so that you can have a finger on the wall if you wanted. Good. And we're gonna stand it up. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit about control here. Our heels are up, and we're gonna go ahead and sink it back. And up and back. So it's so the whole time we're on our toes. When we're on the toes, we're gonna be working into the inner thigh here, so we're not really working into the seat. So it's not so important that we have the tailbone tucked. We're just gonna find a spot that we can be with our heels up, and we're gonna come up and down, okay? If you wanna move closer to a wall or have a chair in front of you, you can always do that too. It is for the whole time. All right, are you set? Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're out. Squeeze it all the way up. Stay high on those heels if you can. Squeeze those legs all the way up. You can do it. Good. Now rest it out, and I suggest, especially if you're staying up on the toes, roll out those ankles, move through the foot a little, and come back to the wall. Good. Now try to make sure you have control, so each leg is coming up equally and not that your left leg is taking over or what have you. Good, we have about 5 seconds left. Good. Again, if your feet are sore, massage those feet in this break so you can get all the way through this. Roll it out. Here we are. And go. Good, break it out. And I'm feeling up the side of my leg, so I'm gonna massage there, move the ankle around. This one right here is gonna be halfway. Pull that belly button in no matter where you are here. Squeeze those legs in and lift. Good, reach. Squeeze, you got it, we're almost there. Good, you made it halfway. Nice job. Here we go. Heels are up. Bend and stand right at the knees. Maybe you do a wide-legged forward fold. All right, here we go. 6 of 8 right here. Ten seconds, you can do it. Good, nice job. Stretch it out, wide-legged forward fold, whatever you need to do here. Here's 7 of 8, we're almost there. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. You don't have to move it quickly. You do have to breathe. 5 seconds left in this one. 3, 2, 1. Good. Just one more. One more, that's it. Last 20 seconds. Squeeze it up. Lift. 10 seconds. Squeeze, pull those legs in, they're strong, big, strong muscles. Woo! Good, nice job. Roll it out. Activity completed. Very good. All right, inhale, reach it up. Exhale into your forward fold. Move the hips from side to side, dangle the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up through the seat. And maybe move the hips from side to side, do what feels good. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Keep the back heel right where it is. And move up to your crescent lunge Anjaneyasana. Reaching the arms alongside the ears. Drive that right or that left hip forward. Keep the knee over the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, lean and sweep. Reach through the crown of the head. Reach through the fingertips. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Roll the shoulders back. Pull that belly button in. Yes, good. Inhale, reach it up, crescent lunge. Exhale, lean and sweep. Good, nice job. Take another big breath in. And out. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, lizard lunge. Hands to the inside of that front leg. Scoot the front foot way to the front of the mat. Relax the back leg down. Sink the hips towards the mat. And breathe right here, opening up those hips a little more, stretching out from all that fun stuff we just did. If you want it to be a little deeper of a stretch, you can walk away from that front leg. If you want it to be even deeper, take that inside arm and press it into that knee and really twist the body to the back. As you press into that front knee. Good. Good. Go ahead and release the knee if you have it. Walk it back in. And just stay here for a couple more breaths. Very, very good. We're gonna bring that right foot back under the right knee. Scoot it back. Tuck the left toes under. Move into a wide-legged forward fold. Reaching for the ankles. Make sure that the toes are in front of the heels. So the toes aren't out and the heels aren't in. They're kind of just straight and parallel from each other. Reach to sit up, dangle the head. Stretch out the back of the legs, the inside of the legs, whatever you need here. Keep that breath moving. Both hands over to the right ankle, take a breath in. Exhale, pull the nose right to the knees, stretching through that side of the body. Good, release back to center. Inhale, both hands over to the left ankle. And exhale, draw the nose close to the knee. Back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk it back to the front. Stepping back to your downward facing dog. Let the head go. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through low lunge, foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, breathing here, pulling that right hip more to the front. Keeping that left knee over the ankle. My legs are tired. Oh my goodness. Okay, taking a breath in. Exhale, lean it forward and sweep it back. Rounding those shoulders towards the back. Reaching the fingers to the back of the room. Good, nice job. Inhale, reach it up, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep and lean. Take another breath in and out. Good, inhale, reach it up, crescent lunge. And exhale, hands to the inside of that left foot. Bring the left foot to the front of the mat, come down to the back leg. Sinking it deep and heavy in here for lizard lunge.
Oh, I run around believing all the lies when choosing love.
Stretching into the body.
A lens that's so bright.
And if you want it to be deeper, we're going to walk the hands away from that front knee. Keeping the hips forward. Good. Even deeper yet, you can bring your inside hand to that knee, press that knee away, and really look to the back.
And the universe is showing me the way. And I'm giving up the need to know it all before I am mastering the art of letting go.
Releasing the knee, walking it back to the front, and sinking in as deep as you can. Just a couple more breaths.
There's a purpose on this earth for my soul. So I forgive myself over again, 'cause I'm really doing the best I can.
Good. Coming up to your tall arms. We're going to pull that left foot back under the left knee, tuck the back toes under, moving into that wide-legged forward fold again. Shaking the head, releasing it a little bit more. You can reach to the back of the mat, pulling yourself under. You can reach for the ankles. Good. Bring the hands over towards the right foot, and we're going to sink deep into a Skandasana squat. So we're going to let that back foot or the left foot come up and press into that heel. So we're stretching all alongside of that leg. Your hands can be up to prayer if you want, or you can hold the knuckles. And it's a big, deep stretch of the inside of the left leg. Now, if you want to keep your hands down, you can always do that. Your seat might be up a little bit depending on how flexible that left leg is. Maybe you press back in to come back up and then walk the hands over to the left leg and push into that right heel just to lengthen the inside of the right leg now. Good, Skandasana. When you're ready, press into the palms, reach it back up for a wide-legged forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale back to the front, stepping the left foot back to your downward facing dog. Very good. Lift the heels up nice and high. And exhale, melt them back down. Stretching through the back side of the legs. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, melt. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk your feet to the middle of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. We're just going to do one more pose. I'm going to have you bring one leg forward and one leg back. Both feet are still in line with the hips. All 10 toes face the front of the mat. The hips are square to the front. So if I'm standing towards you this way, it's just like I have one leg forward. Okay, so we're working into pyramid pose. So one leg forward. We're going to reach up with our heart, hands to the hips. And as you exhale, you're going to come to a flat back. Good. Feel that stretch up the front leg. Reach through the crown. Take another breath in. And exhale, begin to reach your hands towards the mat and your nose towards that front knee. Keep both legs straight. Pull back with the right hip. There we go. Really stretching out these legs today. Good. Inhale to your halfway lift. And exhale, fold it forward a little more. Pyramid pose. Good. Step to the front with the other leg. Slowly come up. And then we're gonna switch the legs out. So whatever leg you had to the back, you're gonna make it to the front. Make sure those hips are square to the front. All 10 toes face forward. Pretty good. Inhale, hands to the waist, arms or gaze reaches up. And exhale to that halfway lift. Flat back. Good. Take another breath in. And exhale, fold it in a little bit more. Now here, I guess I shouldn't say left or right. The front leg's hip, we want to draw that one back because that's where you're going to feel it more up the back side of that leg. I know that we are not all on the same leg, which is fine.
It's easy to commit to the fun and rosy parts, but so many
Keep both legs straight the best you can. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, pyramid pose, drawing the nose and knee together a little bit more, keeping that leg straight, reaching back with that front hip. Good. Stepping it to the front for your halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands and come to a seat. Amazing job. I hope that we got your legs stretched out. While we were standing, we're gonna go ahead and move into a butterfly pose. Grab around the toes and reach the heart forward, press the knees down, and if it feels good enough just to stay right here, go ahead. If not, when you exhale, go ahead and lean forward a little bit more. Everybody's hip sockets are different, so do what feels good to you. Maybe you feel like it just feels good to move from side to side. We did work into those obliques, so maybe that feels good. Side abs. Good, bring your knees together and extend your legs out long in front of yourself here. We want the legs right directly out in front, and if that means you have to move some of that tissue around to get grounded on the sit bones, go ahead. Inhale, reach it up nice and high. Exhale, move from the waist, reach up forward, go as far forward as you can, and then round it in. Keep breathing, even in your folds here. Hands to the mat, press yourself back up nice and tall. Very good. We're gonna scoop forward on the mat, roll to the back. Pulling the knees into the chest, roll out the low back a little. See what you need here. This is actually called knees to chest pose, so it is actually a yoga pose. Probably one of my favorite ones because of all of the spots you can hit on your back, your glutes. And then happy baby Ananda Balasana, reaching the knees down and heels up. Drive those knees down, work into those hips a little bit more if you need it, and then be a little bit playful. What feels good this sunny Wednesday morning? Maybe you're interested in plow pose, bringing the toes up over top of the head. Whatever feels good in the moment. Bring both knees into the chest. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, allow both the knees to fall to the right side of the mat. Allow the low back to come up off the mat, but keep the shoulders down. Good. Look to the left. Get heavy in the lower part of the body. Good. Just a simple supine twist here. Good, slowly back to center. Nice. If you want to roll out between, you can always do that. And both knees into the chest. Let Knees fall to the left, keeping the shoulders down and looking to the right. And slowly back to center. Good, squeezing everything in. Pull it all in, a tiny, tiny little ball. Take another sip of breath. And exhale to that full body stretch again. Reaching out the toes, reaching out the fingers, pressing into the shoulders and the seat. That low back comes way high up off the mat. Reach and breathe. Maybe you look for that yawn first thing this morning, waking up our bodies. Good, and when you're ready, release down into corpse pose, final Shavasana. Scanning the body, letting everything just release into the mat. Checking in with that breath, letting it still. Checking in with the jaw, the cheeks, and the forehead. Let it go. Thumbs up for enlightenment or down for grounding. Just experience the last few moments of your practice here on your mat. Feeling into your body, being still. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your awareness back to your body on your mat. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Moving your hands to heart center and undulate mudra if you choose, stimulating your nervous system to wake back up. Thank you so much for being here this morning and sharing this practice with me. The love and light that shines within me honors, acknowledges, and humbly bows to that very same love and light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you.
That was awesome, Tam.